All right, this is Goodman signing back on. Okay, so we're on a Saturday. It is 6:25 a.m. I am picking up one of my tenant's kids because he decided to take a BB gun and shoot one of the windows at one of my houses. And so I talked to his mom. I said, look, like you guys have like holes all over the walls. These kids are out of control. I said, you can do one of two things. You can pay for everything, or the culprit comes and works for me for free for a day. And as you can probably tell, that she chose the one where her kid comes and works for me, which is what needs to happen. Like, you know, if you're doing stuff and you're destroying things in the house, then that's the new policy here is your kids are not going to work. And everyone else is just probably kick them out at this point. I mean, it's pretty bad. I'll get into how many holes are in the wall and all that stuff. So I just walked in. He's like laying on the ground like asleep. It's like I said, it's early on a Saturday, but you know, you sit there and you do something stupid, well, then you're going to have to pay for it. So people are going to start learning how to take some responsibility. Like I said, permission was gotten from his mom. So this isn't just me like walking in and being like, all right, you're going to do it. So yeah, so we're going to go over to the new rental that I got, and he's gonna pretty much get this huge pile of trash in the backyard. He's gonna put that in the dumpster. I'm gonna have him crawl under the house and clean up all the trash under the house. Every bit of trash under the house is gonna be cleaned up today. We have piles of siding that need to be put in that dumpster. Now the thing is, if like he can't get all the siding done, I don't really care. I want him to get the big pile of trash in the back, and I want him to get the stuff under the house. I want that stuff taken out too. Those are really the only two things. I don't really care about everything else. Not that big of a deal. We are going to get going on that. I'm going to do some, some stuff on the inside. I have a little bit of electrical. I freaking hate doing electrical, but whatever. I got a couple of things underneath the house where like the wires are just there, like connected. So we're going to put those into boxes, make it look a lot nicer, be a lot safer. I got to put a ceiling fan box in the living room, but I'm probably not going to do that until after the guys are done painting, just so everyone's out of the house. And then past that, I have to go over to another Section 8 tenant of mine. She has a sink that needs to be fixed. So the sink, she texted me like 2 days ago and like something's wrong. Her sink is like loose, but she says it doesn't turn. I don't know about it not turning on. We'll see. But she has the new faucet. So I'm like, well, if you got the new faucet, I guess I'll just come over and fix it for you. So we'll see. I don't know. I got to figure out the configuration. I hope it's a one-hole sink, which I think it is. And if it is, I can just slap a new one in, and we're done. So it never's that easy. We already know that, okay? Never that easy when it comes to this stuff. Now, it has been 3 minutes and 20 seconds of me talking. I told him about 2 minutes before I started filming that he had 5 minutes. He's still not out here. So I got to go get him and get him in the car, and then we'll get out of here and head over to the house. So I'll see you at the house. All right, nice little glare in the back. We have got our boy working right now. He's got the trash pile. I showed him what needs to be done. I showed him how to put trash into a dumpster, which we'll see how that goes when I get back. I am heading now over to a tenant's house to get this sink taken care of. So when we get there, I'll show you what we're dealing with, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Well, it's Saturday in this video. I mean, I don't know if I'm posting this on a Saturday or not, so we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you at her house. Bye-bye. Oh, good. Just fixed this fence. Glad that it's not being taken care of. Per usual. All right. Well, okay, let's go inside. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Doesn't. Weird. Okay, well, we're gonna replace that. We'll get a new one in. Alright, so this is what the tenant got, but that one is a 3-hole but she wants it, so what I can do is I can always just put this on, get some hole covers for that, and it'll look janky, but she wants it, so we're gonna do it. Okay, so the only problem we got is with these ones, we have the 1/2-inch supply line down here. In this house I did such a long time ago, I remember it though, but look, I got 3/8-inch supplies. They are on shark bites though, so if they don't, I don't know if they actually sell, I've never thought about this, but they might sell like an adapter to go on this. If they don't, then what I can always do is turn off the water, make sure the water's drained out here, and then take these guys off and just buy 2 new PEX crimps. So we crimp on the new ones with 1/2-inch right here, 1/2-inch connectors. So then, you know, it just connects right up and we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy out though to make sure that the lines will go far enough down. So let's get that taken out, and then we'll go to Home Depot and get a bunch of cool little things. Alright, so got it all out. Gonna get this nice and tight over here, and then pretty much from here on, I gotta go over to Home Depot and grab, what am I grabbing? I gotta grab either some new shutoffs or I gotta grab some kind of adapter if they have one. So, because like I said, these are 1/2-inch on this side, which is like if they'd switched it, it would have been nice. Or if these had been open, then I could have just, you know, gone right down to it. But whatever, life goes on. So I gotta go grab that, and then I want to say that's pretty much it. I gotta get this thing tighter, I guess. Let me get this together, put it in, make sure it looks nice and neat, and then we'll go to Home Depot, okay? That's gonna be the nicest Section 8 sink faucet I think that's ever gone in before. It's in place. Greatest looking Section 8 faucet I've ever seen in my entire life. Get these 2 holes covered. Gotta get the right supply lines for here because these are 1/2-inch. So we're gonna get those, and then we'll come back and Tam will have the nicest sink I've ever seen. Well, except for all that part, but you know, we're not gonna talk about it. All right. Gotta love it when someone's just like running lean. I don't know if you guys can see that smoke. But anyway, so I've done a little bit of Section 8 landlord engineering. So I've got a 1/2-inch female connector from the water line coming out of the water pipe. And I have a female connector for the sink coming off the sink, because for some reason this sink wanted to do that, which is stupid. Whenever you buy these off-brand sinks that are like look nice, that's what they always do. They do something weird like that, which makes them like impossible to use. But it's okay. Needless to say, we're gonna still make it work. Make sure I'm not getting my finger on this microphone. I cannot find my microphone to save the life of me. I think I may have lost it forever. We'll see. Anywho, so what I did was I got a 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch galvanized pipe nipple is what it's called. I don't know, whatever. Just calm down. And so it's got a male end on each side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if that will connect you some Teflon tape, just to make sure the connection's good and all that stuff. I got a different version of that, which would just be having a piece of PEX and then crimping on crimping on male connectors on each side of that piece of PEX, and then connecting them which would work perfectly fine too. But obviously I'd rather the galvanized one work, and I think it will. I just want to make sure. I think the threads are fine, so I just got to make sure that they will fit. If they do, then we're good to go. It was like $1.76 for that, which is fantastic, as opposed to, I think I paid $14 for the crimp fittings. So let's hope that the galvanized nipples work. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna put them in, make sure they all work, make sure the water's turned on, tighten everything down. And then she's gonna have the nicest sink, like I said, nicest Section 8 sink on the planet that I've ever put in. But it was her sink, so it wasn't mine. Tam's a good tenant, so she, I'm glad she got it. I'm actually working on her house right now. I have film of it. I think I started working on it like 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago. I renovated her daughter's room, her youngest daughter's room. We painted the walls like a really nice light pink color. Redid all the trim, redid all the subflooring, put in new flooring. Put in shades, hung the TV for her. Did all the, fixed all of the sheetrock and stuff like that. So we did a lot of things for him. Going the wrong way. Anyway, we did a lot of things for that room. Now, of course, since then she has kind of destroyed part of it, so that makes me very upset. Then I went into Tam's room. I fixed up her room, painted. She wanted it black, but I found this really dark gray, and it's almost black. And then you put the white trim. Oh my gosh, it pops. It's so beautiful. It looks like a Hampton room in there. It's crazy how nice it is. I thought it would look small, dingy, whatever. It actually looks fantastic. So I really like that. And then, of course, she had a Yellow Jackets nest that was in her wall, so we had to bust the wall open. So now I am redoing that. So every time I do something nice, I gotta redo it 15,000 times. Anyway, and then I was gonna do her son's room, but her son doesn't really want to do the right things in life and doesn't really want to clean up after himself. And to start the whole project, I had done his bathroom. So I made his bathroom super nice, everything like that. We redid tons of stuff in there. And he just doesn't clean, doesn't really take care of it. So I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do your room and whatever. But we did an add-on to the back of the house. So she's gonna have a huge living room back there. I'm redoing her kitchen. I'm redoing her bathroom. So we're redoing this. Her house is gonna be probably the nicest house that I've ever had. Maybe nicer than my house. So I'm trying to do that for her, because Tam's a very good tenant. She's always been good. So we'll keep her going with that. But that's needless to say. We're gonna get this sink in, give her the best Section 8 sink she could possibly have, and then, like I said, I need to show you guys the renovations that we've done at this house. It's actually pretty good. It's really nice, and I'm glad we did it, because Tam deserves it. So anyway, I'm about to pull up to her house. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get this sink tightened down. Get all my thought process of doing it the way that I'm going to do it. Make sure that this works, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. So I'll be back. All right. So this is my cool little, not invention, but thought. I said, look, we got 1/2 inch female that connects there. We got 1/2 inch female up here. It connects right there. Put some Teflon tape on this thing, and then we're gonna have the connections right. Turn on the water, make sure it all works, and we're good to go. So let's do this thing. No leaking.
Awesome.
Hey yo. Look at that. No leaks. No leaks. All right. Now I need to get the other one connected up. the one that is most susceptible to leaks, to busted pipes. I mean, I don't really have to change everything out. What I gotta do is make this nicer up here because this is freaking awful, in my opinion. All right, let's see. Wow. No leaks. No leaks.
Where's the water coming from?
That water, oh, that water would be coming from probably when I had the pipe out here.
Okay.
Cool. And you got this guy. Get these two in. Where are they? These boys. Really easy to put into. Let me show you. How do you know? You know, they say I'm a slumlord, but look. Nickel, satin nickel, satin nickel. Look at me. Getting it right every time. All right, let's go see what the kid's done. I gotta also take you guys inside the house. Roberto is dealing with something. I think he's fixing the siding and all the kind of stuff so we can paint next week. So, wow, big boy. It's my camera for YouTube. Don't worry about it. So a lot of this stuff's gone. I'm very pleased. It's going good so far, but he has been here for quite a while. All right, with the hammer. That hammer's probably gonna go in my skull at the end of this thing. All right, cool. Well, he's got a lot of the trash in the trash can, which is good. Let's go check out the dumpster and see how well he did with the actual. Hey, it's not bad. I'm gonna say for usually when Sean do it, oh my gosh, this would be freaking awful. But this is nice. Look at that, stacking everything appropriately, exactly how it should. You did good. Yeah, let's keep it going, and I'm gonna take you guys through the house. All right, let's take a look through the house and what's going on in here. Wow, look, super green. Super duper green. I like it though. It's classy. Classy. Morning. I think it looks pretty freaking good. Got the sheen on it with the satin paint. Ceilings are all nice and done. Looking very, very good. So like I said, I'm very, very pleased. Remember how it used to look. Oh, how gross it used to look. Roberto got this door on yesterday, so this door's gonna be able to shut. Bedroom in here looks good. I mean, this looks pretty incredible actually, so I'm very pleased. I'm gonna put a ceiling fan right in the middle there. I got one in the car, so we'll take care of that. And yeah, this is great. Everything's getting done. Hopefully they'll be done with this paint today. And then from there, it's just pretty much us getting all the extra stuff done. But wow, that doesn't look good, but that's just because it hasn't dried yet. Just look at the other parts that are green. I like it. I went on Pinterest and I was just trying to find like as I said, darker green color that with white trim, and that color camp, it's Osiris, which I could not pronounce, and the lady at Home Depot was like, "Oh yeah, Osiris, yeah, I can get some of that." I was like, "Oh, Osiris, huh? You know how to pronounce that?" She's like, "Yeah, it's really easy." And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm an idiot," but I like it because I wanted something darker. It hides a lot more. It looks classier. And to me, when people walk in there, like, they're gonna go, "Wow, okay, look, I like the contrast between the dark and the light." I like the darker colors. I just do. I don't know why. I know that people are like, oh, well, the lighter colors make things look bigger. I don't really care about how big it looks. I really just care about how it actually looks. So I think white is just, everyone's doing white. White. Everything's white. But I think that doing it the darker color is really going to pay out dividends in the end. Just a Saturday morning. Anyway, and yeah. So let me get back to work, and we'll do a little update later on. Hopefully, unless I just don't want to do it. I just won't. But I'll see you in a second. So I ended up finding myself helping out with the dumpster. That's just stuff from the backyard. But Damien was going a little slow. So we taught him a couple lessons about life. Getting things done faster. What's wrong with my hair? I don't know what it is. It's okay. But we got Roberto getting the stuff for the siding still going. Hey, can you look a little happier? Yeah, just smile. There it is. Perfect. Huh? What the hell is this?
I've never seen this before.
Oh, was it the margarita stuff? Grape arita. It's a margarita, but it's in a can. It's bad light. Anyway, let's get a little view. Everything gone. Look at that backyard. Look at Roberto. Just a model. He should model. Mexican model? Anyway, we got Damien underneath the house. Still learning his lesson. He says that he didn't learn anything. He just wants to work because he's tired of being cooped up in his house. You know what? Maybe we should let him just break more things in the house. He just hang out down here with me. Okay. But anyway, as you can see, got all this garbage out of here. I mean, how many Bud Ices can one man drink? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, got this trash can, trash bag, all this stuff. I got a ton of stuff in the thing. We still have a bunch of the siding. Haven't taken any of that to the dumpster inside the house. It's painted. You can't really see it, but whatever. I think we kind of went through there already. Yeah, we already did. I already showed you guys that. But they're finishing up the trim. But look at that backyard with like no huge trash pile right there. Incredible. Love it. So we're going to keep going. We'll have a little update once we're done, but yeah. All right, we're back. We're back like a heart attack. Pile of trash still here, but I didn't ask them to do that. What I did ask them to do is when they put trash into my dumpster, I said, it can't go above. Stop putting stuff in like an idiot. And of course, what do? They put stuff in like an idiot. Like they have all of these cans that are not supposed to be out. I said, make sure those are in bags. And they just throw them in. Because that's what people do when you tell them to do stuff. So now I get to make a call to Joel and tell him he's going to get his butt over here this morning and put all those things into trash bags. So let me do that. We'll go inside the house. We'll do a little update, okay? Sounds good. All right, let's get this show on the road. So I already called Joel and yelled at him. He's supposed to be back today to fix the things that he didn't do right, which would be cleaning up the trash. I have to say, I like this color. I thought it was going to look a lot worse. I like the dark green with the white trim. It makes it look real nice and classy. Here's the new bedroom we made. It has a closet. So now when Section 8 comes through, it will count as a bedroom. A usable closet. I'm just going to put a little rod across there, and we'll call it a day. This door came from the, what's it called? From the hallway. So this needs to, there's got to be a bigger hole than that. But anyway, so that door came from the hallway, so saved money on the door. Fireplace is the fireplace. Nothing going on with that. Let's see. We got this room, which the flooring is perfect in here, so I don't have to do anything with that, which is nice. And then you got all the nice dark green. We got the closets painted with the white. So that looks really good in there. All the ceilings are redone. All the ceilings are repainted, which is great. Ooh, let's go in the kitchen. How about that? Kitchen, super dark. Water heater needs to go bye-bye. It's not going to be used again. I need to get an electric one because I already have the wiring set up for it. None of that is painted underneath there because we're going to put tile there. We got all that painted. Everything's painted around here. It looks very, very good. There's some spots here and there that I got to put some tape on and get them to come back and fix. But that's no big deal. So we can make that work. Like here. I mean, come on. Like that's, you can really see where the little spots. This is where the water heater is going to go, so it's not too big of a deal, which is fine. And then last bedroom. I like it. I like the color a lot. I really did not think I would like the color, but I think this is going to be probably one of my staple colors in all of my houses now. It's just, it's like super dark green. Like in some places it kind of looks black, but it doesn't make you feel like you're in a dark, dingy house. It makes you feel, you know, like you're in just a clean house, which is good. That's kind of what we're going for. We still got this nice desk. Anyone wants it, just let me know. And we also have the piano in here, which needs to go bye-bye. Amazingly, I'm not mad at Roberto this morning. That's usually what my MO is. Come in here, be mad at Roberto, and then call it a day, you know? But anyway, so today I gotta get the box ready for the light fixture that's gonna go into the living room. So I'm gonna cut the holes for that and get the box ready in that part, because I'm gonna put a ceiling fan in that. A remote ceiling fan, because I was gonna put a light switch, but getting the light switch down, I would have had to cut sheetrock and stuff like and plaster, and they were in the middle of painting. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and then hear about how it's gonna cost me an extra like $150 to fix that or whatever. So forget it. Do that. Get the new outlets in everywhere. Once the new outlets are in, I've got a couple other little things to do, so we'll get to it. And then I got a floor, probably not today, I'll probably floor tomorrow. So anyway, let's go. Here we move. All right, so we're gonna put a light right up there. It's gonna be a fan, big ceiling fan with a remote, so I don't have to do any kind of wiring over here with the light switches or anything like that. That I know, well, they're just gonna lose the remote. I'm going to figure out a way to make sure this remote does not leave where I put it. So we're gonna do that, and let's go. Let's go up in the attic. Here we go. Back up into the hole. Gotta get over there. You maybe can see where the little wire's sticking up out of the ceiling. So we just gotta move this box over a little bit and then put it in. It'll look fine, I'm sure. So there's the wire that I pushed. That's what I do is if you just put a little hole in the sheetrock, let's say you do something wrong, it's not gonna work. You just put a little caulk in it, you'll be good to go. So what I do is I put a little hole in it, put the wire up, and I'm like, okay, that's where I wanted the center. It's right next to that joist though, so we're literally just gonna put the edge of this box right there. So we'll still be kind of in the center of the room. You won't even be able to tell. And yeah, so let's get this going. Beautiful hole. Let's see if this baby fits. I'm gonna cut this a little bit more. We're close though. And I love how, look at this, like I try to put in here. It doesn't go any further, so I'm gonna have to like do it like this. It's gonna be like hanging a little bit above. Whatever, or I can do it like kind of like this. Is probably what I'm gonna have to do. It's kind of like that, and then just, it'll be a little tilted, and I'll have to get over it. Whatever. I'll make it work. All right, I got the light box in. Throw this wire in, and then we have it all nice and ready for the fan to go up here. So I'm gonna get down below and just kind of pull this through, tighten the box up, and then we're done with this project. And I guess we'll move on to outlets or something else. I gotta look at my little list of things and we'll figure it out from there. Wow, so beautiful. Look at that great thing. All right, I don't know, man. I hate doing plugs and outlets. I just hate outlets. I hate outlets. I hate you. I hate you. Whatever, man. All right. Anyway, let me get to it, I suppose. And yeah, enjoy watching me put in a bunch of outlets and doorknobs. All right, so look at this. You've got the white over on the black, or on the white on the black side. You have the white where the hot's supposed to go. So your neutral is where your hot's supposed to go. And your hot's where your neutral's supposed to go. So here's the real question. Do I rewire it like that, or do I take a chance and switch that over the way it's supposed to be? Because it was working, I'm pretty sure, before that. But I don't know why you would have it where the white is the hot and the... So I guess I won't know. I mean, I guess the easiest way to do this would be to turn on the power, have this disconnected, and figure out if the hot's the hot and the cold's the cold. The cold's cold. If the hot's the hot and the neutral's the neutral. But I'm just going to switch it. We'll see what happens. Anyway, back to it. This is some of the cool stuff you get to see in these old houses. Okay, watch this. This is how the switch is like this. I don't know when this switch was from, but watch. Very interesting. You can actually like, see those little forks. They go onto that guy. Off, on. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, man, what a great history lesson. Time to throw that in the trash. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so I got all of the electrical stuff done. We've got the plugs all new in the rooms. The only thing I don't have done is this little conundrum. Actually, like 4 wires going to one of the plugs. So I'm pretty much just gonna connect all those, just using like wire nuts and Wago or push connectors, and then just put a blank plate over it, call it a day on that one. All new light switches, everything like that. We got that up there we already looked at, and we already knew that was going on. Now, the fun part of today is I have a tenant that I'm getting rid of because she's disrespectful and she's rude, and I've helped her out, and I've done many nice things for them. And she said after 5 years I should be renovating every single one of her bathrooms, and that you know, a bathroom that's perfectly fine and was perfectly fine when I gave it to her, that is now not perfectly fine, is my fault, and I should come and fix every single bathroom and renovate them, because every 5 years you should renovate bathrooms, what she told me. And that's not true. So I'm going over there because we had a 24-hour emergency failure by the housing authority. I still want to get paid while she's there, so I have to go over there now and awkwardly go and put 2 new smoke detectors up. Now, why do I have to do that? Well, I mean, who took the smoke detectors down? To quote, they don't function. If the battery is low, you can call me and I'll put a new battery in. Now, I've never gotten a call for a tweeting battery or for a low battery. So they just take the smoke detectors down, take out the battery, plus they want to smoke in the house, so they take it down anyway. And then the kids start playing with them, mess them up, and then, you know, nothing ever happens. So I gotta go over there. I'm gonna get 2 of them. I'm taking Roberta with me. She doesn't want me to film in her house, so sorry, no adventure for you guys. But we will see you when we get back here. I'm gonna try to put some lights up. Not this one, but all the light fixtures around. I have the ceiling fans for all the bedrooms. I have the other light fixtures for everything else. I'm gonna try to get those things up. And then Roberta's gonna keep going with cleaning up outside and getting all the siding to the side of the street. And then I'm out of here for the day. So we'll be right back. I'll let you know how it goes. Should be a fun one. Hey, I'm back. We didn't die. We did a good job. Oh, let me try this music. It's like old stuff. Anyway, so we're back. Everything went okay. Let's see. When I went over there, we put the alarms up. I took pictures, took videos of the fire alarms. Roberta was there with me. She wasn't there. And then at the very end, she walks in the door. And I go, all right, I got your fire alarms up. Just need you to sign the paper. I'll send it to you. And she goes, mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, cool, sounds great. Anyway, so we're back. I got all the electrical stuff completed. There's a couple of little things, the wonky things with this stuff. We just had to make sure everything was working properly. So I got those all connected. All the plugs work, all the light switches have power to them. We don't have lights up yet. So I'll be getting that done tomorrow because I'm actually gonna head home. I gotta do some stuff there with the new room. I also gotta pick up some kids' books because my wife keeps getting free stuff on Facebook and then tells me to go pick it up, so whatever. Got these guys working, so you got the light outside, works. This one is for the power, the outlet right there. So that all works, everything's good on that. Every bedroom has the new outlets, every bedroom and the hallway and all that good stuff has the new plugs. Bathroom, we've got the fan working, we've got the light over the tub working. I was gonna go with the daylight because most people like that for some reason. I hate daylight. Actually, I like the soft yellow like this. It just makes it feel like an actual home. But whatever, it's personal preference. I got, the only other thing I gotta do is get the light on right there. So you could just have a vanity light, you don't have to turn on the fan in that one. But now when you turn on the light above your shower, you're gonna have to turn on your fan, which is a big thing in Section 8. Like, people don't turn on their fans, so then the fans don't take all the moisture out of the room, and then they destroy the room. So that way, you have to do it. Works out better for me. I like that a lot. So I'm glad I did that. And I had to get this one because the hole up there where the vent fan went in was way too big for the smaller one. So I had to return the smaller one. I got the bigger one, which, you know, cost like 60 or 70 bucks, but you know what, life goes on. It looks good. It adds more light to the room anyway, which is fine. And then you're gonna have the vanity light too, so you'll have a ton of light in there, which is perfect, exactly what I want. Roberta's gonna get this thing tiled up tomorrow. My tomorrow is probably, I gotta go get some cabinets and bring them over to my house to finish up that room that I've been renovating. But then after that, I'll probably come over here. I'm not really sure exactly what I'll probably start flooring, because I just got to get the floor in this kitchen done. Get this done, and then out there there's tile, but we're not going to put the tile. I'm just going to put regular flooring out there in this washing machine room. And then that will take care of the flooring in here. Roberto's going to floor in there once he's done with the tiling. And I will probably start just piecing this place back together little by little, which is what I'm already doing. But the big thing is going to be, I went ahead and got Joel. He's probably going to come back and paint the outside, because I look at it where he'll take 3 days to do that. Oh, look, there's Roberto. Always staring at me whenever I'm talking to the camera. He'll take like 3 days to paint the whole thing. I'll take like 4 or 5. So, and he's going to bring a crew of people out here, so that's probably for the best. What needs to happen is for him to do it. We still have some touch-up spots for him. You can see right here, you got the white. And he'll probably claim that that's me, but that's actually him putting the ladder against his popcorn that he threw on here. And then you got in here, what about this stuff, huh? So he's got a couple places to touch up, not too bad. Roberto's still standing outside smiling at me because he doesn't understand why I talk to the camera. This bedroom pretty much done. Like I said, I got to check in there and make sure everything's good. The next, after that, what we're going to do is we're going to sand these floors. These floors, we're going to scuff them, not sand them down with the sand drummer. We're going to scuff them up, polyurethane. You'll see what I'm talking about. They will look really, really good. You don't have to stain it. You don't have to do anything to it. If I wanted to, I could stain it darker than what it is now. I kind of like how nice and light it is, especially with the dark walls. It will really make it pop and look good. Joel painted all above there. I told him he didn't have to because I'm tiling to the wall or to the ceiling, so that was dumb of him. But whatever, you know, he wants to spend more time. That's cool by me. But anyway, so for me and today, that's it. Roberto's got all this stuff out here. So you guys, so we got the big pile out of the way into the dumpster. We got all the bees that are flying around. It's fantastic. Golly, there's so many bees. We gotta get this toilet to the street, this desk to the street, the piano to the street, and then we got a big pile in the back. He's putting it over there by the street because the street pickup will come in Birmingham. That's what they do most of the time. And plus I have a dumpster. I've already thrown away most of the stuff. So I shouldn't be hearing anything from the city about them complaining about how I'm dumping a bunch of garbage in the front yard. So that's good. Backyard I already showed you, nice and neat out back there. Damien came over, he paid his penance for destroying my window. And you know what, I might have a new worker, we'll see. I hope so. I hope he's learned some lessons. Probably not though. And we'll probably be back on that. Like I said, backyard, Roberto's getting that stuff taken care of. That big pile's gone. Underneath is like super duper clean now. I think you guys saw that when I videoed on Saturday. Got to get the cover back on that. Make sure that, that gutter is not, I think Roberto pulled it out just so we can get the siding behind it. But we got this siding up. Looks absolutely horrible. But once we paint it, you'll never know. Look at that. He knows how bad it is. Anyway, but yeah, so we'll get the painted on there, and then you won't even tell. Yeah, so we got a few more projects to go on this one. Then this will be done. We can start renting it out. Do I have to do all the things I'm doing? Not necessarily. I don't necessarily have to paint everything. I don't necessarily have to redo these floors. I probably could leave these floors the way they are. But I'd like to put a little protective layer on it. It's going to cost me probably like 120 bucks or something like that. It's really not expensive. Scuff things up, put some poly down on it. I'm probably going to take this stuff out and try to get Roberto to like put some new tile in there, like the same tile we're using in the bathtub, because that's ugly and also looks terrible and it's cracked. So whatever. But I don't have to do a whole bunch of this stuff, but I like to update things. I like to make things where I was actually talking on a TikTok live the other night where someone said, hey, would you rather put cheap everything into a house and then have to come back and fix it a bunch of times with a tin in it, or would you rather bulletproof the house and then you don't have to come back as much? I told them, no matter what, you're still going to have to come back a lot with these tenants because it happens. They destroy things very easily. But I would rather get the mechanical stuff, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, and gas. We don't have any gas in this house, so the other three, HVAC, electrical, and plumbing, they need to be spot on. They need to be good to go. So we don't have to keep getting calls about, oh, can you come back and fix this because this is popping and this is doing this and this doesn't work and whatever. Those are the four things that you need to keep in mind when you're doing a section rental is you got to get those things taken care of. Get the mechanical stuff good. The rest of it's going to get destroyed or maybe not, who knows. You're going to be painting again. You're going to be doing sheetrock repair again. It's just how it goes. Get over it. You're going to have to be redoing floors. You're going to have to clear out the house. You're going to have to rip out a kitchen. You're going to have to put in some new cabinets. You're going to have to rip out a toilet and a vanity and do that kind of stuff. Put down new flooring. It happens. You just get over it. All right. We're back for another day of hell. I'm joking. It's not that bad. Okay. So we got the dumpster full. I know we already saw that last time. We got Roberto's clearing off the porch because he's going to redo all this up here and make the supports actually work, because at this point, as you can see down there, it doesn't look so good, huh? Yeah, it's kind of bowed. Anyway, also all that, yeah. So get that all connected up and good looking good. The rest of the house is the same as it was last time I showed you guys. I wasn't here. I skipped yesterday. I had to do a bunch of stuff at my house to get my little room done. I just got a water heater in the back of the car. So I'll probably I'm not going to bring that. I'll bring it in, but we're not going to put it in. I got this monstrosity that needs to go out on the side of the road so some scrapper can come by and take it. I got flooring that needs to go in, but today I am going to probably focus just on like the light fixtures and stuff. Getting them taken care of, getting them in. Roberto's going to be getting that porch done. Then he's got to move on to the bathroom because I want him to get the flooring in here. Hey, look, you know what I can do? Anyway, so I want him to get the flooring in here because while he's tiling, I'm going to get the toilet in and I'm going to get the vanity in. So we can just get all that stuff done real quickly. Everything else, like the paint looks good, all that stuff. So let me get my stuff together and we're going to get going today. So let's go. All right, so after running around the entire world, we're back. Roberto's been hard at work getting the flooring in, which looks really good. Roberto's not such a bad worker after all, really. Maybe he just needed a little bit of love. So I am back. I'm going to start getting some of these ceiling. I don't have a lot of time today. I just, it's one of those days where I just don't feel like it. And I got a lot of stuff going on at home. Not like personal stuff. That sounded like I was going through relationship problems. I got stuff at home, like projects that I need to get done today. And I got to get my wife's car over to a mechanic and stuff like that so we can get the oil changed, and we got water in one of the doors. So I got a buddy of mine I got to take it over to. Could do those things, but I got like this thing called I need to spend my time doing other stuff. So we got to take care of that. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these light fixtures up. We'll call it a day at that, and then I'll be back tomorrow full blast. I'll probably go ahead. I'm going to get the ceiling. I'm going to get the light fixture up here in the kitchen that's the first one, because I want to floor this tomorrow so I can get the water heater in. I got a quote new water heater, not really new. I got it on Facebook. It's a Facebook special. So the plate's outside right there. It's missing the top. Absolutely beautiful. So I'll make it look a lot nicer than this, but it's like a 2013, so only 10 years old. Not so bad. Anyway, It'll work. I'll make it work. And we'll get that in so then I can have pretty much everything done in this kitchen tomorrow. I'm going to have to paint these cabinets, at least the outside, but I got to make them look nicer than they already look right now. I mean, they just look abysmal. But we'll take care of that. We'll make it look good. So without further ado, let me just get to getting this ceiling fan. Let me get this light fixture up, and let's get on with life.
My boss lady,
Yeah.
so they gonna give me a plumbing job, right?
Okay.
So you gonna help me or what?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, yeah. So let's make the money.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my girlfriend's right?
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Who's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Talking about that chick now, she's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
The one, are you talking about the one, like the skinny girl with the big boobs?
No, the skinny one.
With the big boobs?
Yeah.
She was wearing pink.
Pink.
Yeah, the first day she was here, she wore pink the whole time?
Oh, no, not her. Her, she told you, well, the one, give me my number. I said, no. I want the young one.
Oh, you're talking about, so you're talking about the one that was here the entire time?
No, I just come just one day, the pink.
That's the girl.
Ah.
That's what I'm asking. That's the one you're talking to.
He's single, so.
Roberto's the dog.
Joel, they don't want to do nothing to it, so I have to do it.
Oh my gosh. Alright, whatever. Let's see this thing blows up. Okay. Good. So no blowing up so far. Let me get the light switch on and make sure this works. Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. Please don't turn on. It didn't turn on. How about that? Isn't that a great thing? Let's turn on the light switch now. Hey yo, it worked though. Now I just gotta get that thing connected up to the top. I'm just supposed to be able to push it up there and twist it on, and that's it. And then I'm done. So let me get that taken care of. Breaker's on. Let's try this thing out. I'm gonna say, I'm a little disappointed in the brightness of this. I think at nighttime probably won't be the best. Also with the dark colors, probably not the best. But you know what? It'll do, pig. It'll do. I say like, I don't know how much I spent. It wasn't a lot of money on these things. That's why I got them. I was like, oh look, they're cheap. But I thought they'd be like twice that size. Because I mean, I'm like, it has a description on the website of like, Amazon. It's like, oh yeah, it's this thing's like 13 inches. And I was like, oh, that's big. So anyway, this will do. I think we'll be fine. I'm not really going to stress about it. No one really cares about this kind of stuff. So I'm going to get the one in the hallway done. And then go ahead and maybe get the one in the bathroom. There's like, not one of these, but there's like a bathroom like vanity light. Get those 3 done, and then I'm going to call it a day for now. Come back tomorrow, put in ceiling fans. I got the ceiling, I forgot it at my house again, the one for the living room. So I got to get that one, bring it back. Anyway, let's go get the one in the hallway done. Before he completely destroys this thing, I need to bring you guys out here so you can see. Roberto's getting this whole porch taken care of right now. So it's going to look a lot nicer. And yeah, can't wait to see what Roberto has in store. It's probably going to be awful, but you know what? No one's going to really care, are they, Roberto? Yeah, okay. Pull up your pants. Jeez Louise. Guy needs a belt. Before we check anything or do anything, we gotta check the power. And it's on! That's why we always check the power. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's walk over here and turn off the power, maybe. Even though I knew that would be on. Let's see if this is the right power. Yeah, it is. Okay. The electrical in this house is wonky. So let's see. We got wires Wires and wires and wires. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Okay, that's white. And that's black. And that's the black right there. Okay, so that's the white wire. No, that's a black wire too. Okay, so hopefully it's wired up right down there. I'm gonna get to work on this. We'll be right back. All right, so this is what you gotta be careful with your painters and everyone like that. Things like this. So when I took down that light fixture, there was a ton of the fiberglass like insulation that they put in those things that was still stuck to the wall. I assume my painter is going to take that down because he's prepping everything for paint. Well, of course he didn't. So now I have all these spots on here that are like completely yellow and nasty and stuff like that. So I got to make sure he comes back and fixes that. I also got to go through the whole house and make sure that I put blue painter's tape on things, make sure that he's going to get them. But this is one of those things, you got to watch out for that stuff because they're not going to do it. They're just going to do it, go in and just boom, start painting, and they don't care. So make sure you watch out for little things like that. You got to protect your money. We talk about that all the time. Protect your money. If you can hear me. Anyway, Roberto's outside doing the deck still. So anyway, I'm going to get back to this. Let's go. All right, the moment of truth. Let me go turn on the power to that. It's on. Okay, light's not on. That's a good sign. Let's flip the switch. And there you go. Hey, Roberto, look. We got a light. Ah. All right, got that in. Let's get the one for the bathroom in, and then I'm out. I'm out of here, so let's go. Let's all admire Roberto's little handiwork here. We're getting the floor done. Bathroom looks a lot nicer now, doesn't it? Just need to put some cord around that area. We'll be good to go. So now we're gonna put the light up there, so we'll give it a lot more light in here. So anyway, let's get it going, and I'll be right back. So we are ready to go. Do you really want to live forever? Forever. Forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? And ever forever young. Okay, so the big problem we got is this is fine, but this trim, because this came off the wall extra because when they did this whole tub surround thing back whenever they did it, they decided to bring it out more instead of just taking out the wall and then redoing stuff. So I can't put a big bar across this. So what I'm gonna have to do is get one of the ones that goes like right here and then just has like 1, 2 coming off of it. So I'll have to end up doing that, whatever, it's fine. I'll go to Home Depot, I'll find one, black one or something, pop it in there, and that will be it. But anyway, so that takes care of it for today because I can't do anything about that. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Before I leave, let's all look at Roberto's beautiful deck. So he's taking everything down. He's already gotten the bottom plate down there. It's been actually, it was pushed out because they decided not to take out a piece of wood. So he put it back in nice and straight. He's gonna fix the flooring on the bottom. We're gonna put a couple of new supports in there, and then the railing will all go back around it, and it's gonna look mighty nice. So anyway, I'm gonna get this tile and the 2x4s out of my truck, and then I'm out of here. Cause I already told you bye, but I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Don't worry about it, I'll be back. All right, so we are back next day. I love how I say all right every single time like that. But anyway, we're back next day. I got the cheapest vanity light they had at Lowe's. It just has a single little area for the light to go up, so that'd be good. Let's go look at what Roberto did with this deck. He was like giving me all kinds of interesting like tips on how it should look and all this kind of stuff. He said we're gonna turn them around. So he turned around the spindles so they're like this now, as opposed that was on the other side originally, because he said that this is the more modern way to do it. So I didn't know Roberto was he's a designer up there. He knows what he's doing. He says, I know what I'm doing. Also, I think we have like a beehive right there. That's gonna be a Roberto job definitely, because I'm not touching that. I don't do bees. But anyway, I don't think anything else really was done while I was gone. It was really just that deck yesterday, which is a big thing. Got that completed so we can get the rest of the stuff done. I'm gonna go ahead and get this vanity light up and the rest of the ceiling fans up, and then try to floor today. So let's get this stuff done quickly. Alrighty, that's in. Only thing I gotta do is get the shades on, and then I gotta get the light bulbs to actually match these ones. Get the soft yellow. Roberto's getting the tile going, so soon it will be nice and tiled in there. Right, Roberto?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, good. Alright, so we got the light in the bathroom done. Now I get to do something that I absolutely hate, which is getting fans built. It's not the point of putting the fan up that sucks. It's the point of doing all the blades, getting them all attached, and putting them all up. And I have 4 of them to do. So 3 of them are the ones that are gonna go into the bedrooms, and I have a big one that goes in here because it has a remote, because I don't wanna have to put the wire. We already talked about all that. So I'm gonna get them built, like all the fan blades built, and then we'll come back. So I'll charge my camera, do all that good stuff. And then you can watch me meticulously put every single one of them up, and then hopefully we'll get to flooring today. So I'll see you in a second. All right, so we have got ceiling fans up here. Every time I start talking, Roberto flinches. I tell you, he flinches every time. We got a ceiling fan there. The best ceiling fan, though, of this entire house, I have to say. And I'm very proud of this one. I don't know if you can see the slant on that. So what I'm gonna have to do is go up in the attic and just pull it up, because I guarantee that box is connected to a piece of 2x4, which is fine. Pull it up, screw it into position. I have this one going, but the hardware is not in the box. So I gotta go to Home Depot, buy another one of these, and then take the hardware out, and then go return it, and then let them know, hey, the hardware's not in here, because, you know, that's what they sold me. And I don't wanna take that whole thing down and then go return it and say, there's no hardware in it. And then go buy a new one when I could just buy a new one, take the hardware out and return and be like, hey, there's no hardware in here. It's not cheating the system, it's being honest. That's honesty. Anyway, also Roberto is getting the tile in, as you can see on the back wall. Looking good so far. It's that tile we always use, okay? It's the tile, Floor and Decor, go there. It's like 69 cents a piece. You can get all kinds of tile there. And why am I saying this? Because they sent me a TikTok thing and they want me to do an ad on there. Maybe I'll do it, I don't know. But I actually do use them for the tile in the bathrooms, and I use them for all the floors, because you can get the cheap stuff there. I like the tile. Oh yeah, we got this guy up. I think I already showed that to you. But anyway, so we got all the ceiling fans up, we got all the light fixtures up, except for this guy. So I'm gonna head over to Home Depot. I might grab like some almonds or something for my lunch, because I'm like a squirrel, and I'll eat that. And then get back here, put this fan up. I thought I was gonna be able to get flooring. You know, it's like, you know, I have this wishful thinking of getting the flooring done here. It's just like I never have enough time in a day. But also my wife had to go to a appointment this morning at the doctor for the pregnancy stuff, so that also delayed me today a lot. Like I didn't get here till about 10 o'clock, which is okay, it's not a big deal. So I guess I'm gonna be flooring tomorrow, which is fine because I don't think I had too much to do tomorrow. It's pretty much just, I'll probably start with the flooring in here, get the new locks on, and then get the water heater connected and all that stuff. And then after that's done, I'll probably go get new plates for all the outlets and all the switches and stuff like that. Make sure all the trash is up, and I'll go through my list of things that I need to get done. I also need to floor that washroom in there, so I'll go through the list of everything, make sure I got everything done, and then we'll move on from there. But let me go over to Home Depot, get the hardware for that, waste like an hour of time, and I'll be back. Look at how, isn't that beautiful, Roberto? Why don't you ever say yes on the camera?
I said yes.
Say yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Say yes, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Just like this tile job. Dang. Very beautiful. Well, that only took 2 trips to Home Depot, which of course were an hour long. We got all the fans up. I love this one though, still janky and sideways. We got all the fans going now. Pushing that beautiful air down. Yeah. It's just nice. Just the little things in life. Anyway, it's late in the afternoon now. Roberta's gonna keep going with the tile. I'm gonna head home. You know, I'm gonna say this is the end of an episode. I'm gonna do an outro right now. Thank you for watching as we do all these ridiculous tasks and whatnot. Thank you for watching as we get the lights up and we get all of the flooring down. Not the flooring down, we really got the flooring down in, I guess, the bathroom, that was it. But thank you for watching everything. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Like, subscribe, do all the things you're supposed to do for the channel. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
This is Goodman back with another